They gave me a deadline, so I gave myself a legacy. 100 wishes, one life, no regrets.
Welcome to Vital Life Stories. Today, we explore a profound journey of a young woman facing the ultimate test of human resilience. At the vibrant age of 24, she received a medical diagnosis that completely shattered her bright and beautiful future into pieces. Terminal cancer was the devastating verdict. It felt like an incredibly cruel sentence, stealing away all her unfulfilled dreams and lingering hopes. For a moment, darkness consumed everything. The weight of the imminent end pressed heavily upon her fragile and deeply terrified young soul. But instead of surrendering to endless tears, she made a radical choice. She decided to reclaim absolute control over her remaining time. She refused to play the helpless victim. In the face of certain death, she chose to become the master of her destiny. With a simple pen and a blank notebook, she started writing down her deepest desires, creating a very special bucket list. This was not just any list. It was a manifesto of survival, containing exactly 100 unique wishes to be fulfilled. The number 100 symbolized her fierce thirst for existence. It represented a complete, vibrant, and totally uncompromising human life experience. Every single wish she crossed off that list became a powerful strike against fate, proving her spirit remained entirely unbroken, forever. The disease might slowly destroy her physical body, but it could never imprison her soaring, beautiful, and infinitely resilient human soul. Her first wish was incredibly simple. She wanted to watch the sunrise from the highest peak of her quiet hometown mountain. Standing there, bathed in golden morning light, she felt a profound sense of peace that transcended all her physical pain completely. Next, she decided to learn how to bake a complex chocolate cake, filling her small kitchen with warm, sweet, comforting aromas. She shared the delicious cake with other patients in the hospital, bringing unexpected smiles to faces burdened by deep chronic sorrow. Wish number 15 involved adopting a rescue puppy. She named him Hope, and he became her constant, loyal, and joyful companion. They walked through autumn parks together. The falling leaves reminded her that even endings can possess a breathtaking and poetic beauty. She documented these precious moments on a personal blog. At first, it was just a private diary for her close family members, but soon, strangers started reading her heartfelt words. They were deeply moved by her raw honesty and her unwavering positive energy. Her story began to spread rapidly across the internet. Thousands of people found immense comfort in her brave and daily struggles. Wish 20 was painting a large mural. She transformed a dull city wall into a vibrant masterpiece of blooming spring flowers. Even on days when chemotherapy left her exhausted, she held on to her list. It was her ultimate anchor to reality, safely. She realized that true healing was not about curing the body, but rather about finding absolute peace within her own mind. Wish 35 took her to the ocean. She had never seen the vast, endless blue expanse of the sea before. Feeling the cold waves crash against her fragile feet, she screamed her favorite song into the wild, roaring, and salty wind. People from all over the world began sending her letters. They shared how her courageous journey inspired them to live better. A young man in Paris decided to quit his toxic job and pursue art, entirely motivated by her fearless life choices. A mother in Tokyo found the strength to forgive her estranged daughter, realizing that human time is far too incredibly short. Her mission transcended her own personal survival. She was actively teaching humanity how to truly appreciate the precious gift of existence. Wish 50 was a daring tandem skydive. Plunging through the clouds, she felt an absolute rush of pure, unadulterated, and wild freedom. For those brief minutes in the sky, she was not a cancer patient. She was simply a brilliant shooting star, burning brightly. As her condition inevitably worsened, her friends rallied around her. They helped her complete the physically demanding tasks on the list. They built a small greenhouse in her backyard, fulfilling wish 62, to grow rare orchids from tiny, delicate little seeds. Watching the green shoots emerge from the dark soil, she smiled. Life always finds a magical way to continue moving forward. The media caught wind of her incredible story. Soon, television crews were visiting her quiet home to document her inspiring journey. She used the platform to raise funds for pediatric cancer research, ensuring her legacy would actively save future innocent young lives. Wish 70 was writing letters to her future nieces and nephews, passing down her hard-earned wisdom about love and resilience. She wrote about the importance of embracing every single sunset and never taking a simple, healthy breath for granted ever again. Her energy levels dropped significantly by winter. Yet, her bright eyes retained that same fierce, undeniable spark of pure inner joy. Wish 80 was a quiet evening, listening to a live classical string quartet, playing right inside her cozy living room space. The beautiful melodies washed over her fragile frame. She closed her eyes, letting the harmonious music transport her to distant galaxies. Millions of followers tracked her progress daily. They created a global community dedicated to fulfilling their own forgotten dreams and ambitions. She had successfully ignited a massive worldwide movement. People were suddenly waking up from the numb routine of their daily lives. Wish 85 was tasting authentic Italian gelato. A local chef brought his finest creations directly to her hospital bedside table. The cold, sweet strawberry flavor exploded in her mouth. It was a tiny, perfect moment of absolute culinary bliss and delight. As spring approached, she grew much weaker. But she stubbornly insisted on completing the final items on her beloved bucket list. Wish 90 was releasing a flock of white doves. Watching them soar into the sky brought tears to her tired eyes. She knew her own time to fly away was drawing near. There was no fear left, only a profound, quiet acceptance. Her hospital room was completely filled with vibrant flowers, handmade cards, and beautiful letters of deep gratitude from loving strangers worldwide. Wish 95 was a simple family dinner. Despite her pain, she sat at the head of the large wooden table. They shared old stories, laughing until their sides physically hurt. It was a perfect celebration of their unbreakable familial love bond. She looked at her parents and siblings, silently thanking them for their unwavering support throughout this incredibly difficult, long, painful journey. The world watched in awe as she gracefully approached the end. Her spirit shone brighter as her physical body slowly faded. Wish 98 was recording a final video message. She sat in front of the camera with a serene, beautiful smile. "Do not cry for me," she softly whispered. "I have lived 100 lifetimes within these past few magnificent, magical months." She urged her viewers to stop waiting for the perfect moment. The present second is the only guarantee we truly possess. Wish 99 was holding her loving mother tightly while listening to the gentle sound of soft, rhythmic spring rain falling. The rhythmic tapping against the window pane felt like a soothing lullaby, gently preparing her soul for its ultimate, peaceful, cosmic journey. Finally, the time came for Wish 100. It was the most profound and beautiful desire on her entire written list. She simply wished to leave this beautiful world without a single regret, surrounded entirely by pure love and absolute spiritual tranquility. On a quiet Tuesday morning, as the sun painted the sky in pastel hues, she took her final, peaceful, earthly breath. Her passing was not a tragic defeat. It was the glorious completion of a masterpiece painted with fierce courage and grace. The news of her death echoed across the globe. Millions paused their busy lives to honor her incredible and lasting memory. Candles were lit in thousands of homes. Her name trended worldwide, not with profound sadness, but with overwhelming global, heartfelt gratitude. She had proven that the true value of life is not measured in years, but in the depth of our experiences. A foundation was established in her honor. It aimed to help other terminal patients fulfill their own deeply cherished final wishes. The girl who refused to cry had successfully taught the entire world how to smile through the darkest, raging, terrible storms. Her notebook, filled with those 100 completed dreams, was published into a book that quickly became an international best-selling phenomenon. Readers found immense solace in her simple yet profound life philosophies. She became a guiding light for lost and wandering lonely souls. Schools started teaching her story in classrooms. Children learned about resilience, empathy, and the incredible power of maintaining a positive mental attitude. Her legacy transformed the way society views terminal illness. It shifted the narrative from inevitable despair to proactive, meaningful, daily intentional living. We often forget our own mortality. We rush through life, ignoring the fragile, fleeting beauty that constantly surrounds us every single day. Her journey serves as a powerful awakening call. It reminds us to cherish our health, our loved ones, and our precious time. Every morning we wake up is a brand new blank page. We have the absolute power to write an incredibly beautiful story. She showed us that courage is not the absence of fear. It is moving forward boldly, despite being absolutely terrified inside. The 100 wishes were never really about the activities themselves. They were profound declarations of a fierce, unyielding love for existence. When faced with the ultimate darkness, she chose to become her very own, radiant, unstoppable, and brilliantly shining guiding light source. Her spirit continues to live on in every person who decides to pursue their dreams instead of surrendering to their fears. Look around you today. Notice the vibrant colors, feel the gentle breeze, and truly appreciate the miracle of your own beating heart. Do not wait for a tragic diagnosis to start living fully. Create your own list of wishes right now, this very moment. Embrace the unknown with a brave heart. Dance in the pouring rain, forgive past mistakes, and love without any lingering hesitations forever. The Young Brave Girl Extraordinary Tale is a timeless testament to the indomitable strength hidden deep within the fragile human physical condition. We honor her beautiful memory by refusing to let our own precious days slip away into an ocean of meaningless, mundane routines. Let her incredible journey inspire you to break free from limitations. You possess the exact same resilient spirit within your own soul. Life is not a problem to be constantly solved, but rather a magnificent reality to be fully and deeply experienced daily. As we reflect on her 100 fulfilled wishes, ask yourself what truly matters most in your own brief, earthly existence. May her radiant smile remind us all that joy is a deliberate choice, even in the presence of overwhelming physical suffering. Thank you for joining us to witness this breathtaking story of human triumph over the darkest shadows of inevitable mortal fate. If this emotional journey touched your heart, please share it with others to keep her beautiful, inspiring light burning incredibly bright. Remember to live fully. Thank you for watching Vital Life Stories. Until next time, keep writing your own beautiful, unforgettable chapters.